Hi guys, we're back. Metal Gear Solid 4. What's up? How's it going? You guys miss us? The pattern on our microphones from Metal Gear Solid 2. We would not be able to tell that. Oh, the Dolby Digital intro again.
Yeah, SpongeBob movie.
Liquid Digital.
SpongeBob. Liquid.
Liquid.
Oh god. And that's literally solid us, dude. That. Oh my god.
That is us.
That is solid us. Solid in parentheses us.
I like how this game.
Gosh dang it.
Doesn't have crazy intro.
It doesn't. It's nice. Wait, we had the World Cup mission briefing. We unlocked that last time.
You're
we just
right.
didn't watch it.
Yes. Mission briefing.
Pac-Man end. Yeah. Is this the entire thing again?
I don't know. Act 1 mission briefing.
Because it looked like he was looking at Liquid from behind a wall.
Yep.
But it told us that we unlocked a new thing that we could watch it then or later.
That's what we're doing.
We're watching it again. This is a
We're becoming
reminder.
briefed. I forgot to connect to the internet, so this is laggy. Beep.
There be an aircraft.
Mission briefing. This better be brief.
How do I get this font? It's like traditional Japanese brush stroke.
It's like one of my Japanese anime.
Like one of my, yeah.
Only 2 eggs today?
Only 2.
Solidus
Yeah.
must have taken the day off.
Oh, Solidus.
7, 8, 9, 2,
I remember this,
9903660.
but I don't remember them
I
saying.
remember roasting her for breaking the yolk on the left egg.
Yeah, we're so focused on the eggs, we didn't pay attention to her saying Solidus.
8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
That was a
Is
good
that what-
briefing.
Are those the numbers, Mason?
Whoa! How long are we playing
The
for?
Manhattan incident triggered a serious
hell, at
public
least
backlash.
7.
Now the U.S. has
At
to think
least.
twice before intervening
No, at
militarily
most.
in other countries' affairs. This has fueled a push
My-
towards
my snake
military
is liquid.
privatization, with PMCs at the heart of that movement.
Don't worry, Snake. I'm sending you a supply drop now. This should solve
That's
it.
right.
I'm not listening.
PMCs have no basis in nations or ideologies. They are private enterprises driven by profit.
I'm sending you
No.
In
a
addition to
Parent
picture
dispatching mercenaries to war zones,
Thing.
they secure weapons and
Also, I had
train
to
local
pause my
soldiers.
D&D campaign
They're
for
contractors for war itself.
Thanks
so
for being
sorry.
Business is good. Their
I
clientele
appreciate that. We're
includes
more
developed nations like the U.S.
Dylan, look, a
rebel
chicken for
factions
you.
looking to
His
seize
name is
power
Liquid.
by
And that one's
force.
name is Solid.
Smaller countries lacking armies of their own.
That's solid chicken, liquid
Terrorist
chicken.
groups. They're in the Americas, Asia, the South Pacific, Europe,
What up,
Africa,
kid?
the Middle East. The rise of the PMC has spawned a war by proxy, and it's spreading across the globe.
So weird.
I love war.
Sonny,
That looks like shit.
Sonny.
Hello.
Every
Snake
age
looks
has
weird.
its mercenary.
Run.
Wearing
PMCs are nothing new.
Metal Gear.
We've been dealing with them since before the turn of the century.
No,
Those are the
Snake.
flettest fucking plates I've
They're
ever
nothing
seen in
like
my
the
life.
mercenaries of the past.
He's on a diet.
They're ready.
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
God damn, dude, just set him down.
Not hungies.
Sonny, I don't want.
Get it out of
The
here
new
before I make an
battlefield
eclipse.
control system has produced a decisive difference between hired guns and the PMCs of today. The system was developed by Arms Tech Security.
Arms Tech. You mean AT Corp?
Man, you remember
In
how
recent years,
Solid Snake
AT
talks.
Corp has shifted focus from weapons
When they say
development
something, you
to
repeat it
security
as a
tools.
question.
And since the establishment of AT Security, business has been booming.
Booming.
The system
Like a
makes it
bomb?
possible to integrate not only micro-level information on individual soldiers and units, but also macro-level
Where the hell are you going with my
information about
eggs?
field conditions and order
What
of
is that
battle.
wallpaper?
So they
was-
finally
that's one of his
achieved
Japanese
total
animes.
real-time battlefield
Must be.
control.
This is about like
That's
a
right.
robot guy.
And as a result, the global
that right?
presence of PMCs has
It's
grown
not.
explosively. Truth is, The rise of system-controlled PMCs has led to a dramatic decline in civilian casualties and human
tech got
rights
so advanced
violations
he
on the
became lazy.
battlefield.
Isn't a human rights violation getting obliterated by a walking droid?
Makes for nice propaganda.
How the hell cannot get her the right size shoe?
What are you doing here?
You know that voice actor? Yeah, that's Ben 10's grandpa. Colonel Campbell
yeah.
has the same voice actor.
Starts eating.
Oh, that's Snake's breakfast. We gotta go bring that to.
I wasn't done with that one, you frick.
Oh! Oh!
I hate you! Colonel, who is that?
Snake! You were smoking again, weren't you?
You sound like a snake.
More than just
This is
one,
a
bro.
non-smoking place.
Beat her up, Colonel! Beat her
There's
up!
more.
We will have a fun time.
State
try.
governments
Stop and
and
buy.
rebel groups
Sorry, you
can't
had to
match
pause
the
your
maintenance price of
D&D
standing
game.
forces. PMCs, by comparison, are reliable.
Let's just make
Easy to
PMCs
use.
fight other PMCs.
Ah,
It wasn't long before everybody had them on the
There you
payroll.
go.
everyone.
No people from my country, just PMC. No, we just all pay.
And
there
as
you
a
go.
result, regular armies began to decline worldwide.
Epic.
Cuts to regular armies declining.
Let's see it.
It's hard to believe, I know, but PMCs
That
are
looks
beginning
not
to
good.
overtake conventional
This is
armies
Rainbow
in terms
Road,
of
dude.
scale.
Is that where the soldiers go?
Nowadays, it's the PMCs who serve as
This is
standard
where they go and they
battalions.
pass.
They already make up 60% of all combatant forces in zones of conflict.
Somebody come from the past and be like, what's
60%.
going on with your fighting nowadays?
The
And
fact
we're like,
is,
"The
the world now depends largely on
Lizard.
PMCs for waging its wars.
I thought it was the UN that authorized the PMCs in the first place.
The U.S. abstained from voting on that resolution. In effect, Washington was endorsing PMCs without ever revealing its true intentions.
Oh.
Until they got
Sounds
wind of
fun.
the uprising, that is.
The US has exported too much military power. And now she's paying the price.
That's exactly it. America has now turned war into a form of economic activity.
is a girl?
Analysts are calling it the war economy, and that it's
Russia.
picking up the slack of
thought
the
we were
downward
Uncle
sloping oil
Sam.
market. But I, for one, don't
I thought
intend
we
to
were Lady
simply
Liberty.
stand by and watch it happen. For the
shut up.
PMCs, market expansion entails fanning the
Uncle
flames
Sam's
of
cool
war.
as hell.
It means more refugees.
He's got a cooler tower.
War orphans. Child soldiers.
Hey, that's right.
Yes.
Type.
Even as PMC soldiers get more specialized, they're also getting younger.
Mercenaries spun off from state armies. Unmanned
child-
weapons.
First child working in a chimney, and then
Proxy
child working
battles
in
in a new Cold
arm
War.
crusher
There are
factory.
hundreds of
Now
PMCs
child working
in
at
business
gun
worldwide,
shooting factory.
and their numbers
Come
are
on,
growing.
Snake. You can't say
Currently,
anything.
5
You're,
of them are big enough to
Ooh,
be
I know
labeled
that.
global powers.
yeah.
2 in the
Your
U.S.
dad hired
and
a
1
bunch
each
of
in the
child
UK,
soldiers,
France, and
Snake.
Russia.
No, he didn't hire them. He
Oh,
stole
yeah,
them.
he's so- he
Reconnaissance revealed
kidnapped
that
them.
Those 5 PMCs are run by a
He
dummy
said,
corporation
"I will give you
that
Recycled
acts as a
them.
single mother company. This mother company embodies the 5 largest PMCs.
Ooh,
Her
mother-
name is
Outer heaven.
Oh,
Outer heaven.
Again?
That's
hate
right.
these guys.
It's Liquid.
What?
Why would he want to go to heaven? He hated his
He's
father.
taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to
He's got a
unleash
bug
an
on.
insurrection.
I watched him die.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
his coat.
His will lives on
He's Snake.
in
He
the body of the
fought
man
stuff.
once known as Ocelot.
Ocelot's
He
doing
aims
so much
to
of a better
fan the
job than
flames of
Master
war
Miller.
even higher, to create the perfect world once envisioned by Big Boss.
The one world in which soldiers
Dude,
will always
Master
have
Miller
a
better come
place.
back to life
He must be
and
stopped
help me fight
before
Ocelot.
it's
Who?
too late.
Master Miller.
Oh, that would be dope.
His job
Do
is
you
to help me.
understand, Snake?
He's doing a pretty shit job
Any
compared to
means
Ocelot.
necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Even if it means
Killing him.
It's just telling
You
you to-
want Liquid
how to
dead.
kill him.
Oh, the game.
Isn't that right?
I thought I
Well,
was
select you might be
controlling
able
the
to hide
kid
it.
or something.
Oh, nope.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
that's
know.
actually good.
This isn't justice. It's a covert assignment.
It's not
A
justice.
hired hit.
Well, I
A
see
wet
the
work
robot
stop
thing.
targeting the head of a major multinational corporation.
Damn it.
Why me?
Why?
Because of the military might of the PMCs and the effect they have on the economy. War is to the 21st century what oil was to the 20th, the pillar that supports the global economy. You'll recall a rather alarming report issued by that American think tank during the Cold War. One that described a new model for perpetual war. What we're facing now is a whole new ballgame.
Iron Mountain's Delphi
Who's
technique.
this kid?
That was fiction.
Sonny.
Oh, yeah.
It existed only
Oh,
on
there we go.
paper. The reality is far more serious. The global community is concerned, but they're all too afraid of the war economy collapsing to do anything about it. The UN, too.
Not the UN.
Sounds pretty self-serving
Don't
to
do
me.
it, Sonny.
Snake. This mission isn't
That's
an
why
order
he
from
got so
Washington.
old, dude. How many
Yeah.
cigarettes did he smoke?
Unlike the old days.
My playthrough
And
is
it's
not
not
that
something
many.
the UN can officially sanction either. But we can't just look the other way while Liquid
that's
plots
your
this
fault for not
insurrection.
smoking.
Does anyone do the game where they're like,
If
can I
we
beat this
fail
game
to
with
act,
only smoking?
He'll become the greatest threat the
Probably.
world has ever faced.
I was gonna say,
Snake.
oh, there's hide help. If you
You're the
didn't
only
smoke in
man
the
I
game, maybe
can
that's why he
trust.
smokes so much when he's done.
How much do you think this is contributing to me dying really fast, dude? I think it's genetic.
Fine.
The cigarettes, yeah, they're genetic.
Let's hear it.
I genetically love these cigarettes.
My father used to smoke cigars.
Used to
Our
smoke
intelligence
ones.
on Liquid's uprising originally comes via reports from U.S. Special Forces,
Peace
who were
Walker, she
mobilized
gave him
after we at the UN reported our findings. They're tracking Liquid's movements. About 18
Then
hours
he did
ago,
snuff
he was
because
spotted
Strangelove
in
gave
the
him
Middle East.
How specific? Guys, Liquid's in the Middle
There's
East.
a rebel army in the Middle East, made up of ethnic minorities,
Let's just bomb the
waging
Middle
civil
East.
war against the regime in power.
Let that just be easier.
The core of that regime's army is provided by one of the PMCs under Liquid's control.
I see.
What about the rebels?
The local militias have hired small numbers of operators as trainers and field commanders. And of course, they've got help from the local PMCs.
Right. A proxy war between hired guns.
PMC versus PMC.
Just
A
like Quagmire.
quagmire of war.
Quagmire's there.
All too typical victims of the new world economy.
War version?
Snake, you'll be sneaking into the conflict zone via transport truck, disguised as one of the rebel army's hired operators. Your first objective is to make contact with our informants, Rat Patrol Team 01.
So this is
You'll
for
be
the
expecting
first mission we ever
Rat Patrol, huh?
Yeah.
They sound sneaky.
Sneaky.
They're a special forces
I'm not
team
gonna tell you
assigned to
which
the
of my
Army's
relatives are on that
PMC
team.
Investigation Unit, CID.
Sid is in this game?
CID. Real rats of the army.
No. I can vouch for them personally.
Really?
Friends of yours.
You could say that.
Ooh. We know who it is.
Fine, it's my illegitimate daughter.
Transportation to the area will
My
be
daughter.
provided under cover of a UN
My niece
humanitarian
daughter.
aid mission,
Yeah.
with support from the U.S. military. From there on, though, you'll get no protection and no guarantees from anyone.
To her
Yeah,
eyes.
And
you
you
go
must
on that
not
flight
leave
of stairs
behind
better.
any evidence of
But
your
she's got
involvement in
fucking
the
adult
area,
shoes on.
let alone that of the UN. If word of this ever
Face
leaked
this
out,
way.
it would spark a global firestorm.
Are you ever gonna smoke that?
Snake,
Yeah.
What if Hal grabbed a cigarette and smoked it in one puff?
Give me that. That was actually Hal's ashtray upstairs.
will you do this for me?
Can't have one. Otacon smoking.
The player won't let me smoke these.
Will you terminate Liquid?
I already did it.
I did it so many times in one game. It was freaking sucked. I
There's
hated
only
fighting
one
that
man
guy.
I haven't killed. Revolver Ocelot.
I'm not like the PMCs. I don't need your money.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I am your best friend.
But if you're going to spark something, spark this.
Smart this.
Dynamite.
Fine.
He's
I'll
literally,
start my own fire.
he's literally not got much time left. I don't see what the big deal is.
That was so badass.
It's gonna slowly increase his chance of developing cancer within the next 10 years. He's got less than a year left.
Bro barely lived a few years and aged 30.
Yeah. Too late to start making decisions about smoking.
Yeah. Unless cancer in him develops just as fast.
Yeah.
Cells at 10 times the
Alright.
speed, but that means I get cancer at 10 times the speed too.
So we got that all figured out. So how does Sonny know Solidus? I don't know. And then we knew about
Solidus
the
adopted
PMC.
Raiden.
Solidus did adopt Raiden.
And many
So-
other kids, right? Probably. We can assume.
Yeah, I think he was just doing child soldiers like Big Boss, since he is the perfect Big Boss. I can't believe it's frickin' Outer Heaven again. Can't they come up with a new name?
Yeah.
No, I get it. Everybody wants to.
I designed that level
Is this?
first.
Oh,
back in-
bro, we just should have played
Skip
it.
it. You can skip it.
Yeah,
You can also view this from the menu.
yeah, okay. Well, lesson learned. Gotta
We
wait a
can-
second
we can-
before I
we
can
can-
skip.
Figured it out.
Wait. Okay, yeah, it is.
Thought it was a lens for a second.
Me too.
Here we are. Bomba. Wait, this looks familiar.
Is it? Oh crap. Wait.
Who is that?
That's Olga Garukovich.
Oh, why is this called? Is that our daughter? Is she about to have a
That would
kid or
make
something?
sense. Did we miss that the first time? Oh no, this is that.
Here's Otacon. His thing
Little
from Metal Gear
guy.
Solid 2. His avatar.
Oh, Snake changed clothes. Now he looks more like Snake.
You want your cold
Uncle
eggs?
Hal,
Uncle!
the eggs, they're done.
It's his sister's daughter! What happened to his sister again?
Snake!
She died.
Oh,
How
back
again?
from the dead?
She was held hostage by Bam.
He killed her?
Remember the sun
I
being
shot Vamp in the
flat.
head.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Flat ass.
I'll dig in right away, Sonny.
I think he
And would you make some for
cut
Snake,
her
too?
in a way that killed her.
Hey, none for me, Sonny.
I don't light my cigarette. Bring me the ashtray.
Just tell him. Tell her
How
that
long
you
was
feel
I
sick
out?
or something.
A whole day.
Someone
That's like
saved
7
my life.
days
Yeah.
for me.
It could have been Meryl and her boys.
Okay, so this is after that.
Oh, after he got like incapacitated
Don't worry.
by the whoopee sound.
They're
Yeah.
doing fine.
Liquid got away.
That's all the rest.
Are you okay?
My body just seized up all of a sudden. This is normal. It's not my joints or muscles.
It's Ox.
It looked like the PMC soldiers all went haywire en masse, too.
Bro, I already can
I thought it might be a
guess.
form of ADS, but I didn't detect any aberrations in the EM field.
Definitely affects the
You were
nano
lucky.
machines.
Some of those guys' hearts simply stopped.
Oh god. That's a bad symptom.
She was there.
Naomi.
Naomi was at Liquid's side.
You gotta be ready to
Otacon,
catch that.
did you see her?
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were holding.
So it was Naomi.
That girl's the bad guy. We should deal with her now.
Why?
She's gonna get a Metal Gear like cost.
Here, let me show you something.
Talk about Sonny.
Yeah.
She was gonna get really mad about
Right
that
after
later.
it all happened, I got a
Metal
video
Gear
mail from
Rex.
Naomi.
Let me show you
It was
something.
sent to my old
Look at this
address.
guy in the back. You should be a kid.
We'll turn you into this guy. Hey, Sonny.
You like her gobstopper leggings?
Yeah. Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh,
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
yummy, yummy, yummy.
Eats the cigarette.
But you haven't even eaten any.
Oh.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. Ah, but thank you.
Eats the eggs and he's like,
I was looking for this.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
whoa.
That's because there's no recommendations on that front, so I can eat as much as I want.
Yeah. 0 calories.
You really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook.
Make a robot,
Hey,
that kid.
check this out.
Police knots. That's one of
The
Kojima's
data's been
other
quarantined. No
Dude,
viruses.
that's the quiet.
The voice print matches Naomi's. And I'm
Naomi's
fairly
the quiet?
confident the video isn't digitally
She's being
synthesized
awfully
either.
loud.
What?
She's being awfully loud for being quiet.
Snake,
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
This is like good.
I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research.
Okay.
It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are 3rd generation. But their design is derived from that of the 1st generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation.
I was the one who created the 1st generation. A nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie.
Fox die.
9 years ago at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake.
Bro, that was 9 years ago. A rough 9 years.
The technology used in Foxdie was incorporated, inherited really, by
Snake
SOP.
aged like 40 years.
That's
in
why
9
Liquid
years.
has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works.
Oh, she had this one on. She had the fisheye lens on. She's like,
He must rescue me.
"Whoa."
Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system.
How often does she get
Preparations
caught
for his
recording
insurrection are
this?
nearly complete.
It's happened in Metal Gear Solid. Right?
How often is she in a building that someone's
There's
breaking
no time
into?
to waste. Snake, hurry.
Why would I trust you?
Naomi sent her
Overrated.
location data in a separate file.
Yeah, well, I already found her.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us.
What? She's a gamer?
Remember now? This is data from the Soliton
Why
radar
don't you
you used
stop
at Shadow Moses.
cooking eggs in real life and start cooking eggs in my
I'm
Disney
guessing
kitchen?
Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her.
Really?
Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty clever. And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
Mei Ling?
That's pretty hype.
The data she
The
sent
Metal Gear
was
Solid.
4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy.
Get out of here, Sonny!
This Naomi lady seems
Right
pretty
click,
cool.
rename, switch .jpeg to .mp4.
It's Campbell.
Snake.
Your fancy smoker.
As you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the authorities,
Who was that?
but someone arranged for her escape.
What? She broke
Yeah.
out of government?
I hear they added that to my rap sheet too.
Oh yeah.
Wow, he did a lot.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America.
He was like, "Damn it, woman!
Chances
Give me
are,
an
the
excerpt
location
from a
Naomi
Chinese
gave
proverb
us
right
is the
now. I
site
need to know
of
to get
Liquid's
out of
main
this."
base.
But there's no actual proof.
There's an ongoing skirmish between the new regime
You're out of
put into
company.
power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market.
Oh, yeah?
The new regime is still in shambles, so it's really pure Ramamon, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
It could be.
True. But even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail.
Sonny did it?
The address is fake,
That's what he was saying earlier. And I was
but
like, I didn't
Sonny
know he
was
a
able to
gamer.
track the message back through its proxies based on access date timestamps and data transfer volumes. Apparently, the message originated from a server in South America. I wouldn't exactly call it 100% credible, though.
He's just a VPN out of South America.
Colonel,
Yeah. That's like
where's Meryl?
Well, I know she left the Middle East in pursuit of Liquid. I'm sure Arsak is on to us by now.
Who left?
We can't chase that line too far.
Yeah,
You said Liquid was in the Middle East.
he is.
Which leaves Naomi as our only lead.
I've secured you landing clearance at El Dorado International Airport. You'll be acting as a UN inspector.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired of being in the
South America. That's about 20 hours from here. Then what's the plan?
I'll arrange for them to get you a 4x4. The
Oh,
location
really?
Naomi gave us, the PMC's base, is in a mountainous region surrounded by forests. Use the 4x4 to get as close as possible to the PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, it'll be a solo sneaking mission.
Roy,
What the hell?
You gotta eat these shitty eggs and you gonna eat that?
Thanks.
Send her to
Your
the.
hobbies to work club.
Drop her on the airplane.
The rebels are still pitched in battle against the PMCs. The commotion should help you slip into the facility unnoticed.
20 hours until we land. Got it. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe I'll even have a smoke while I still can.
Yeah.
How are they all so supportive when he was younger and doing that?
No, in all the games, if you smoked, you'd frequently get called and they're like, that's bad for you, Snake. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah. All right. I guess that makes sense then.
You just
I
never,
just never
ate
did,
it. Yeah. A lot of people thought it was controversial to have Snake smoke cigarettes in the game, but Kojima was like, I literally make everybody tell you not to.
Yeah.
Dude, color in the numbers.
Oh.
What's the 8th tentacle? What's the 8th tentacle? I don't know. That one, I think.
This is the biggest arm the Outer Heaven.
It's the quiet. Oh, never.
What's that is?
Solid sun. I think it's actually a gas. Liquid sun.
What do you think?
Is Solid Sun the cool team name of Sunny and Solid Snake?
Yeah.
You hack like
This is the Sunny mission where you play as Sunny.
Yeah. Get the SVD. Get the SVD.
SVD.
Colonel,
Gerbil.
how deeply are they involved in all of this?
Dance bar.
The
Oh,
Patriots,
that's
you
guinea
mean?
pig.
The data we got from Arsenal Gear was a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead for 100 years. Give me a break. We know they exist today.
Shit.
If the purpose of this battlefield control system is to control IDs, it fits in with their plans perfectly.
seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solid has feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
Who win, the sons of the
Patriots
Patriots?
are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
Now, with the media and global opinion under complete control, not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
I think
Exactly.
I think Ocelot
It would
was
seem as
also-
though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss invasion is already a living reality.
You meet the PMCs and their war business.
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath
There's
the
nobody
surface,
nearby.
a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no
Metal
future.
Gear Solid
Until
2.
we stop Liquid and
To
destroy the
intrigue the
system,
women gamers,
we'll never be
Kojima
free.
added
Snake, what we call peace
vibration to the
is an
controller.
equilibrium kept in check by the
But in
war
Metal Gear
economy.
Solid 4, they added
Destroying
the
the
slow
system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Why did I
Snake,
get calling it?
here's what we know about the current battle.
I don't even answer.
Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house, a machine control system.
Meaning,
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nanomachines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
So they got freaking battle gear.
It's
Or
another freaking-
walker gear.
It shouldn't be that hard to have walker gear this far in the future.
Yeah. Why don't all of them have walker gear?
What a rebel.
Oh, frick! Octopus.
Oh god. Not the thing. Not the strange supernatural guy.
Whoa!
Is that Bam? Oh,
Whoa, it's Bam.
yes.
How did you know that?
It looks like Bam.
Way different.
I mean, the graphics are high quality, but it's the same hairstyle. Only he has that hairstyle. I like that Vamp for so long, dude.
What the hell?
It's a Dr. Rusty got
No. Oh god, he's dead. He's swinging too hard. Oh! Is this that fancy mercury with No, he's gonna get rid of
Leave one.
She was handsome.
rockin' bod and a handsome face.
Don't forget this face.
How could I?
This is the face of the bastard who killed your comrades.
I hate that.
Hang on, weird this
More guerrillas will be coming to storm the
He
safe
was so jealous. And I
He's just mad because
must be
Fortune
among their
dead.
numbers.
Fortune was a
Sooner or
liar.
later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Vamp is just crazy though because he could freeze them all by throwing a knife at their shadow.
I think I recognized him from his bullet-shaped scar on his forehead. He's 17 years.
Those are probably actually the dog tags of all the guys that, yeah, too.
All the buddies.
Wow. Why don't the other ones show up?
Did you only like gas mask owning because of Psycho Mantis?
No.
Oh.
I like it because it's Tarkov.
I like it because
What the hell?
That was Vamp.
Yep.
I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
What? We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone.
Did we?
Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
I swear, the next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
He's
right.
Walked on water.
I know.
Okay,
Snake,
thought he
according
died.
to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri?
Can we go offline for a
That's
second?
a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted.
Yeah.
She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission. There's no reason for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw, with the tentacles, was it using the same octo-camo system as my suit?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kind of based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA.
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry. I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
mean, those guys in the elevator in Metal Gear Solid 1 had perfect camo.
And when you used it, I could see
where
it.
Naomi's being held.
Yeah.
It's to the north.
And the Cyborg Ninja had some pretty crazy camo.
Yeah, I just have to remember how to play.
Frankie Yeager.
Stand up!
Stand up. You gonna disobey his order, son? That gun's silence.
It is.
That gun is silent. He's got a shoot down.
Move along!
Oh. Okay.
So,
Hey!
Hey.
Huh? Move!
It's so hard.
wasn't hard for me.
Hey, go see if they've got any gear we can use.
Seems like you forget.
HQ! Back me up!
Pick me up.
What happened?
Something wrong. Support units. Confirm their status. Like you just put so many of your rebel friends.
Can't tell.
They have yellow names.
Understood.
I
Stand by.
yellow in
Sending
that
reinforcements
They were green
now.
in the cutscene.
I don't know, maybe they're considered neutral? No, in the cutscene they're yellow. I was thinking
What was the green in the cutscene?
the green was the symbol next to their name, which tells you like what their job is. Yeah.
Those are friendly. This guy?
Yeah, he's friendly.
Okay, so that I don't wake you up. I have to be.
Oh, you hit the crowd? And then just... What? I couldn't pick them up when I was crouched. Last time it was like...
Is this guy dead?
You are using anesthetic pistol, right?
Yeah.
Is he there? Hey!
These guys are sleeping. Wait, what? All the guys that are my friendlies? Did they kill all of them?
No,
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
That's a rebel, yeah.
If he attacks me, then I guess I'll just...
He'll wake up his own friends.
Oh, you again.
Wake up your buddies.
Well, he's gotta get armed first.
Any other prisoners left?
What if some of these guys just couldn't handle the dose?
I fucking tranked them and they died.
They might have gotten shot by some of the guards that saw them trying to escape.
Okay.
I swear I just saw Z's coming from one of these guys then.
What?
Who is happened to the guards that you left asleep?
What the hell? I want to restart and save all the guys.
I just thought it was funny when you started capping them. I was like, what the F?
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah, I agree. But it's almost more realistic in that sense, but it also
Yeah.
makes it harder in the gameplay. Yeah.
I don't have grenades, of course.
Mine. That's for cheap.
There's a crazy sale going on, it said.
Yeah, it was like 8 coins.
Wait, WP? White phosphorus.
It's incendiary. Oh, it's probably still just a flashbang in here. Well, if you stand on a flashbang, it probably hurts.
I don't think it is. That's fire.
Oh, it is fire. I thought white phosphorus was maybe I'm thinking of magnesium.
Whoa, I tanked that one.
You're shot.
Snake, are you alright?
Kill me.
Snake?
I like how we watched a number of cutscenes just for me to fuck up there. I just really hope the time where it cut out doesn't have like a gap.
Head for the research
So
lab
they're
where
missing
Naomi's
out on
being held.
story.
It's to the north.
And even then, it's not like this is a huge plot point. This is more
The enemy's attacking!
setup.
Hey!
So,
This is HQ.
We're under attack!
Acknowledged. Sending
this ain't Metal
reinforcements.
Gear
Use
Solid V.
extra caution.
They get shot, they know what direction it came from.
Hey.
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
They're gonna die.
No, these guys are dumb AF.
You gotta get
I owe you one!
No, where are you guys coming from?
Fire!
Also, I'm just pissed I got shot. I missed one shot, and they're just like, the enemy's here!
No, that's Krieger. I mean, you can probably do it with your gun out there. It's not the full combo.
You guys good?
Actually, it might be a full combo with a handgun.
One of you guys died this time.
Cover!
Actually, is there a dead one of you? Maybe they rezzed him or something. Oh my god, it's actually pitch black in here.
This is HQ.
Double barrel.
Goodies. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what any of that was.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted.
I didn't click.
Resume position.
Those first three, it just shuffled through them real fast.
You're not gonna find them in here.
There we go. Alright.
Everything's 20% off.
Alright, so Munya.
An herb.
What do?
Press the left one, you'll view it.
An herb native to South America. The locals use its odor to relieve the symptoms of altitude sickness.
Okay,
Can also be brewed into a delicious tea. Increase psyche restoration speed while equipped. Cool. Anything else look new? I probably got more
We got
noodles.
double barrel. Sure.
Yeah, if I'm running the M4, I might as well switch to a shotgun. Twin barrel. And I don't need nanomachines to run that. Oh yeah, I forget, I gotta sell their guns. No, his gun disappeared. Son of a bitch. Nice.
Yep. That's pretty good.
They've got company. Baha.
Guys?
These guys aren't going around and murking the sleeping folks.
Oh, there's a... Oh, never mind. Guys!
The reason you saved them is so that they could go be body shields.
How do they suck? They got murked so easy. I ain't even gonna help them, to be honest.
I wouldn't. I mean, they got captured, so they're clearly not that good, but...
Yeah, damn. So is there just gonna be ammo in these buildings, and I don't even need to be here anymore? Mission failed. All your allies died. Bam, 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 bam. Pentasm. Oh, come on. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, jeez. Need to get a better shotgun call for this. So how am I
Sniper! Hooray!
Okay, I got it.
It's SPD.
Ooh.